Stay fresh music.
Yo, so how's it going, guys? Welcome back to another GTA 5 video. So as I'm sure you guys are aware, last week I did put together a video showing you guys the top 3 best ways to make money in GTA 5 online, and going off the feedback, it seems like you guys really seem to enjoy that video, as there was at least one method in that video that all of you guys could grind out straight away. However, seeing as the majority of the methods in that video have been updated or they've now ended, I thought I'd go ahead and put together somewhat of an updated version to that video. So as always, if this video does help you guys out in any way, shape or form, and you do want to see me cover more epic money and RP guides in the future, all I ask is you drop a like down below and feel free to subscribe, as I do post daily GTA 5 videos. Without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, so the first method I'm going to be showcasing in this video is how to complete this week's brand new time trial. It only takes 1 minute to complete and will earn you guys a very nice $50,000, so you really have no reason to complain. I guarantee all of you guys will come on straight away and smash this time trial at the park. Now, I would suggest you guys go ahead and use a motorbike for this time trial. There's tons of super fast motorbikes you guys can easily complete this one in, including the Sanctus, the Hakuchu Drag, the Shatoro, but in this video I'm going to keep things mutual. I'm going to use the Batty 801, which only cost around $16,000, so I guarantee all of you guys can at least afford this motorbike. But like I said, if you guys own any of the new faster motorbikes, by all means go ahead and call that one up. So this week's time trial is called Observatory, and obviously does take place at the Observatory. So as always, make your way over to the time trial. You want to go ahead and start the time trial so you can now see the finish line. Now once you guys can see the finish line, you just simply want to set a waypoint. So when you respawn back in, you now have a waypoint to the finish line. Even though a waypoint is very unnecessary for this time trial because the route is so goddamn easy to memorize, but nonetheless set a waypoint anyway, just so you don't go too off track. So as always, I would suggest you guys go ahead and use your fastest motorbike that you have your bike parked up as I do on screens, have your front wheel outside the circle, pop a wheelie as soon as you start this time trial. Now as soon as you start the time trial, stick to the right side of this dirt path, try and pop a wheelie if you can, another one while going up this little mini hill. However, you can just lean forward by holding down X on the PlayStation or A on the Xbox. Now jump straight up this hill and go slightly to the right, and you guys will notice it's like an in-dip dirt path in between the two trees. If you simply follow this, it will lead up to a stunt jump, which is going to lead us straight onto the opposite dirt path over this road, as you guys can see. Now as soon as you guys land a stunt jump, move to the left by about 1 inch, or else you will bounce off this rock, as you can see. Now from here, all you guys want to do is lean forward and follow this entire dirt path. You can do a few wheelies in between if you're feeling confident like I just done. However, you don't really need to do a wheelie for this part, just keep following this dirt path. Now as soon as you guys see this little dirt path going to the right and cut across the grass, and you guys should notice a big pole in the distance, you want to be on the left side of that pole so you can jump straight back onto the road. As you guys can see, pull a few wheelies to increase your speed. Now if you guys look at my mini map in the bottom left, you'll see that there's 2 little lines sticking out on this road. You want to take a left just before those 2 lines, as you can see me doing on screen. You should then be coming towards Trevor's Runway. Now once you guys arrive at Trevor's Runway, it's very straightforward from here, just cut straight across it, as you can see me doing on screen. Now as you guys can see, I'm so glad this happened to me. I was experiencing major lag throughout the entire day, to the point where, as you guys can see, my entire lobby got lagged out, and I was still able to complete this time trial straight away very easily. So you guys really have no excuses this week. Now once you guys get onto this part, you're basically just following the waypoint from here. This is just a straight road to the finish line, and obviously because you guys are in Blaine County, you ain't getting that much traffic at all. As you guys can see, that the most cars you'll see on any one side of the road anytime is 1. You'll never get like 2 cars directly crossing each other. So if you guys can't do a wheelie, just lean forward in between the cars, as you can see me doing on screen. Nonetheless, if you guys do watch my time trials every week, then you'll know at this point of the time trial I'm usually doing much more wheelies than I actually am. And I'm going to be honest with you here, because we've got such a head start at the start of the race by following that dirt track, you don't even have to do a wheelie for this part. So I know a lot of you guys maybe struggle to hold wheelies for more than 5-6 seconds. Just keep popping little small wheelies in between, and this time trial is still very easily doable. However, moving into the second best money maker method, and that is by making the most out of the double money and double RP currently being offered on the stockpile adversary mode. things first, when you guys are actually setting up this brand new adversary mode, you want to make sure that you've always put it on 2 teams. Now the reason you guys want to do 2 teams rather than 4 teams, because if you guys actually have 4 teams, it's going to break the payment down into 4 different places, and you guys just want to break the payment down into 2 different places, so the winner's payment and the loser's payment, rather than the payment being a 1st place, 2nd place, 3rd place and 4th place, because in the long run everyone in the lobby is going to be earning much more less money, and of course that includes yourself, because there's no guarantee that you guys are going to come first every single time that you play the game, so you're always much better off put it on 2 teams. Now the second thing you guys want to do is change the first to win round to 2 rounds and the round duration at the bottom to 15 minutes, and once you guys have done that, you can go ahead and launch the game. Now another thing worth mentioning that I still see a lot of people having a massive misconception on is the more people you have in the lobby, the more money you're going to get, and that is not the case no longer with adversary modes. This used to be the case a few patches ago, however Rockstar Games have now changed this, so whether you guys have got 1 other player in your lobby or you've got 10 other players in your lobby, it literally isn't going to make a single difference to your final payout. The only time the head count will count towards the final pay is in racing. However, if you guys can't tell by the gameplay in the background already, this new game mode is very self-explanatory and very straightforward, and it's pretty much a classic game mode or game type that is in every style of game, and it's the good old classic capture the flag. So as you guys can see right here, we both have 2 bases, as there's only 2 of us in the game. You can have up to 4 bases with 4 different teams, but in basic terms you have an orange one and a purple one, and the yellow checkpoints basically indicate the flags, and as soon as we capture one, we just have to drive it back to our base area and we'll drop it off automatically. Now we do have the option of course of stealing flags from the enemy base. As you guys will see on screen in just a second, the enemy ends up stealing one of my flags and it mines one of my points. However, it doesn't capture it until he brings that back to his base. So like I said, it is a very straightforward and simple game mode to understand, but I'm very much of the belief sometimes simplicity is the best answer. Now a massive tip that I do want to give you guys before I do forget and move on to my next point is, if you guys are grinding at this new adversary mode and you do end up playing the 1v1s like I am right here against randoms or a friend, you can actually use this little tactic that I've been using, you can see on screen, that will always give you guys the advantage over your enemy. So all of the flags will spawn in between both of your bases, so both of you have to go and get one of these flags to start off the game. So what you want to do is go ahead and grab your flag right next to you as quick as you can, and the enemy is most likely going to do the same thing. Now as soon as you both own 1 flag, it's more than likely he's going to do what all of the other guys have done that I've played so far, and go ahead and get another flag in the middle that's right next to him. Now whilst he's doing that, you want to fly all the way over to his base to steal his flag. Now what you guys will actually notice is no one does this right at the start of the game, because there's a ton of flags right next to your base. Everyone thinks you're better off just getting a bunch of these flags and bringing them to your base quickly, whereas if you guys actually steal one off him straight away, you're always going to be putting him in a major disadvantage, especially if you guys have the time on 15 minutes, because eventually all of the flags in the middle will be caught and it will turn into a game of who's stolen more flags off the enemy. So by you guys taking the initiative to make the first move, you guys will be guaranteed to be ahead of this guy by the time all of the flags have become captured. And I guarantee as long as all of you guys follow this exact same tactic, you'll all be able to catch W's while playing this brand new adversary mode. And it is worth mentioning, every single stockpile map does offer a different aircraft, and all of these aircrafts are the micro DLC aircraft, so all of the aircrafts that never got released with the original Smugglers Run DLC, which I know a lot of people don't actually own as they are pretty overpriced. So it gives you guys a chance to try these new aircrafts out, and some of the maps are actually helicopter based as well. So now that I've explained what this new adversary mode is all about, as well as giving you guys a few tips, it's time to move into the juicy stuff and what you guys really want to know: how much money you guys can earn depending on how long you guys play this game for, as well as how much you guys can earn from the bonuses. Now the first thing that will determine how much you guys do receive is the time that you guys do spend in this new adversary mode. So the first thing that you guys definitely don't want to do, and the worst payout by far, is by finishing a round under 4 minutes. You will only receive 10k and the losers will receive 5k for that. If you go ahead and finish the game between 5 to 7 minutes, that will jump up to 16k for the winner and 8k for the losers. If you go ahead and finish it between 8 and 10 minutes, that will increase again up to 20,000 for the winners and 10,000 for the losers. And if you guys go ahead and spend between 10 and 15 minutes in the game, that's going to increase again to 26k for the winner and 13k for the losers. However, by just spending a few extra minutes in the game, so it basically passes the 15-minute mark, that is going to jump all the way up to $40,000 per round, which already would be very good by itself. However, you guys can earn even more per round by earning something called the winners round bonus, and this is actually earned by you guys winning the rounds back to back or one after the other. So to make things very clear for you guys, I put together this graph which I done without including the double money and double RP. So as you guys can see right here, it shows the cash earned from 2 rounds is 26k, whereas we're going to be earning 40k from a single round. And the reason why I put this graph together without the double money and double RP is in case you guys do come back to this video once the promotion is ended, you can still work out off this graph what suits you guys best. So normally, without any double money or double RP promotion, after winning 2 rounds, you guys will be earning a bonus of $13,000. After 3 rounds, that would be $20,000, and after 4 rounds, that would be 26k. Of course, this is without double money, so we do have the potential of earning well over $60,000 just in bonuses alone. So if you guys just go ahead and do what I showed you guys earlier on in the video, you guys will easily, I mean easily, be able to make well over 100k and over 15,000 RP from a single game alone. I actually had a friend tweet me this screenshot earlier on today. As you guys can see here, he was able to make well over 100k from a single game, and like I said, these games really do fly by when you're having so much fun. So if you guys don't have that many friends that do play GTA 5 online and you need some players to grind this method out with, just leave a comment underneath this video with your PSN and your gamer tag, and I'm pretty sure you guys will get a ton of replies in no time. However, moving into the third and final best money making method, and that's by making the most out of the smuggler cell missions from the hangar. If you guys are like me and you invested in one of these new hangars and you guys are looking to get some of that money back, now is the time to do so, as Rockstar Games are offering you guys double money on all the smuggler cell missions. So you guys could easily make over 1.7 million from a single smuggler run cell mission. But not only that, it's also double money for the salary for all bodyguards and associates. So some of your friends might be thinking, is it even worth them not helping you out? Well, it really is, because they're also going to be getting double the money for the salary they earn. Now, I have already put together a video fully breaking down how you guys can make the most amount of money from these brand new hangars, including the best product to source, how you guys can save a bunch of time, as well as just including a bunch of tips and tricks that'll just help you guys stock up your hangar much more quickly. So I will leave a link to that video down low in the description. Nonetheless, that's going to do it from me guys. 3 awesome money making methods that you guys should definitely be making the most of as of right now. If you guys have enjoyed this video and you do want to see me cover more epic money and RP guides in the future, all I ask is you drop a like down below, and also feel free to subscribe as I do post daily GTA 5 content. Thanks a lot for watching guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace.